Hello, welcome out there to another edition of Project Nigeria. Project Nigeria is a platform for national discourse and development drive. My guest on the platform today is a prominent Nigerian, President Africa Business Roundtable, an accomplished businessman, a former governor, immediate past national chairman of the largest political party in Africa, the People's Democratic Party, and present the chairman of the board of Nigerian Railway Corporation, a philanthropist, and is no other person than Alhaji Dr. Bamaga Tuko, the Tafida at Bamaga. Alhaji, you are welcome to the
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Our viewers would like to know, the African Business Roundtable has become an household name in the continent of Africa. We want to know when the African Business Roundtable was being put together, what do you have in mind? What were the set goal?
Thank you very much. You know, African Business Roundtable is an offspring of African Development Bank, because when the richer nation want to start doing business in Africa, private sector in Africa don't have the capital required. African Development Bank was set up, African Asia Bank was set up, Development Bank for Asia and also Development Bank for Africa.
Okay.
There wasn't really good activity because they can only lend to public sector, to government in terms of infrastructure like water, agriculture, and buildings, offices, and so on. The participation of the private sector is almost nil. So the African Development Bank decided to really set up this African Business Roundtable in order to have a window where they can access finance. First of all, by trying to bring them together, businessmen of repute, businessmen who have reasonable resources to put together in order to ensure that they do business. That's how it started. They want to have a kind of mirror image to American, what they call corporate council. During the President Bush Sr., it was decided to start this at the White House. It was christened at the White House under the Bush Sr., that the father of the last president of America was also have been president.
Okay.
So the corporate council at this time, Miss ID, was trying to help the private sector. They used to pay even the salaries of the operators of the ABR until one ABR. They have an office in Washington, offices in most places, and we came in. And ADB, it was under the Dr. Bamaga who really did so much in promoting the African Business Roundtable. Then, of course, within the journey, NEPAD came in.
Yeah.
When the G8 decided, okay, we should go further. How do we help Africa? Rather than giving them aid all the time, rather than lending money to them, what do we do to ensure that Africa now enter into the realm of development, take care of their infrastructure, take care of agricultural development, take care of the growth in the economy? They went to Montreal in Mexico,
Okay.
under the auspices of Kofi Annan. At that time, he was the Secretary General.
UN.
They have then the G8 together with the agencies of United Nations, like the UNIDO, the UNDP, the ECA. All of them were asked to work with ABR to strengthen the institution. So the idea is to build an institution, because we are still struggling to do.
Yeah.
Still the African sector of it have not seen, because of so much dichotomy in it. But to build an institution where private sector would find an institution that promotes, that trade will promote integration. Because the power of market,
Okay.
the power of trade, and the power of free movement. These are the areas they want to anchor the entire concept of the institution known as African Business Roundtable.
Alaji, will you say the private sector are taking the advantage of this of the African Business Roundtable?
Not very much. Until that,
Not very much.
not very much. It's of course by incremental credit. You cannot ask somebody who hasn't got the resources to invest. You start from, for example, here's a school. You want to send a child. The child of a poor man, they say, oh, rather than send him, let him come and help me to farm. Okay? Now, here's an institution. Just you have to pay the fee to come to a meeting to learn. You have to build his capacity. So we are trying to build the capacity even of the private sector itself through to understand from the level of cooperatives, maybe, coming together to understand. If you don't come together, you will not be able to reap the benefit of immediate thing which you are looking for. Somebody wants to get money finished quickly, does not understand anything else from hand to mouth. Unless you win him to say the well is from hand to mouth, but make sure the pot is there where the hand will always go and pick. Otherwise, it will not be enough. To do so, let everybody bring into that pot so that the hand can pick up. Still, the pot will be there. That is a simple term. Yeah.
So, what do we need to do? Does government have a role to play? Does other stakeholders have a role to play for the private sector to take the advantage or the platform that being created by the roundtable?
Very good question. Including the media. Media has to play a role to inform. Government need to play a role to facilitate.
Okay.
The private sector, people, the businessmen and women must now understand opportunity arising. So with that, You continue like cooking a soup. You bring condiment until you are able to cook a better soup. Bring tomato, bring oil, bring salt, bring pepper. Or a cake. Bring sugar, bring oil, bring flour. You can be like bake a cake. None of it alone can bake a cake. So that is the idea.
Okay. The African Business Roundtable just concluded a summit in Abuja, and I was there. A lot of other stakeholders were also present. Well, I want to find out from you, what, direct impact does it have on Nigerian economy?
Well, it did, because again, it's information, which is power. Now, they get the information, already more people are getting interested. More people know, even with the little they have, if they can come together, investing, partnering, they'll be able to. They know. Now they find it, not only that you can sell your paper into Tanzania, you can go to Mali and sell your onions. You can go to even sell your coladas. So you see, this is very important. Now here, the role of the media is very, very crucial. So ABI want to partner with the media, want to partner with the public sector, want to partner between businessmen and businesswomen to build a strong institution where the knowledge base will now translate into economic benefit.
Nigeria just hosted a World Economic Forum, and despite our challenge, security challenge, and we're informed that it's one of the most attended forum outside the Davos. Will you say we are getting there?
Yes. I'll tell you why did it happen. Before the coming of this forum, Nigeria has got its GDP move. They've seen Nigerian growth. People go, what are the opportunities? People send their money to where they believe it will add value. It's not the danger. Even question of security. Is there no insecurity in America? Is there no insecurity in Europe? There is. You know, security in Afghanistan, or are there no having business there? So it's a matter of human beings. If they have information and they weigh the risk against the benefit, I can tell you they make their choice.
Via Hatum will be going for a short break. My guest is still in the house, Alhaji Dr. Bamaga, the President, African Business Roundtable. We'll be back shortly. Glad to know that you are still there. You're welcome back to Project Nigeria. And my guest is no other that person than the President, African Business Roundtable, Alhaji Dr. Bamaga. You're welcome back, sir.
Thank you.
Election is around the corner. Then we have the challenge of insecurity. As a father in this nation, or a political giant, where do you think we got it wrong, or the Nigeria got it wrong, that brought us to where we are right now?
There is no growth without pain. If the growth pains, Nigeria is growing. Nigeria has got what many other nations don't have. To manage success, has got its own problem. You see the poor, they came here. They saw the possibilities of increasing their own wealth, whatever. But internally, people see the opportunity for them to even move up. Now, whenever you have movement, like you have in Nigeria, you're bound to have some commotion, friction, because adjustment is taking place.
Yeah.
Individually, people like to go up. The process, pushing up, pulling down, at the same time. Usually, even insecurity you are talking about, usually you find that it happening in where the income gap, opportunity to earn becomes possible. And many more want to get into the lower. So that can cause here is to manage that success, to ensure how we get that is through politics, because politics is the bedrock of the governance. In political party, want to have that platform where they will be in. So normally, even in certain like developed countries, the moment election is coming, you find that the whole thing will continue to really move, and stability is at that time the lowest ebb. So that is the reason why. So it's normal, really. People become excited. Many more people who don't have the experience of politics are coming in. Somebody who did not vote last election now have opportunity to vote. Does not experience it. Those who voted felt either they have voted wrong or voted right. And why should they vote? And look at the opportunities. So these are the issues. All these issues come to fore. What remain in those in the position really navigate the instability or opportunity that is around again to stabilize it through peaceful election and reform.
Alaji, being the immediate past chairman of the ruling party, the PDP, and the current chairman of the board of the Nigeria Corporation, Nigerian or other Africans believe you are the ear of Mr. President. If you are to tell Mr. President, the president of this nation, what will you tell him at this particular point in time of this challenge?
Yes. I'm telling Mr. President, which already doing. Mr. President, be strong on the security. Ensure you secure. Stand strongly on the insurgency so that things can balance.
How do you react to this? Nigeria is the biggest economy in Africa, proving on record for sure. And yet, many Nigerians, they are far from that reality.
No, it's not far from reality. As I said, it's the work in progress. For example, every day you open your television or radio or reporting, today infrastructure, improve power, improve agriculture, and people also are growing up. So, since it's not going to be instant, as people want to, you can see that growth. Anybody who knew, let's say, take where we are available. 15 years ago, when we came to Bikor, to what dispensation as a baby apart. Is Abuja like that now? Fine. More people coming to Abuja, more infrastructure, but it's not enough.
Yeah.
It's like that everywhere in every level we go. What I'm going to say, let us all be making what I call coalition of the willing. Let us support development. Let us ensure security become our own norm, so that we get, without security we get peace. With security we get peace. With peace we get development. That should be a kind of song each and every Nigerian should sing. Now, with that, that's what I said now, what was China before? What was India before? No, India very poor. And so, was it true today? No. But it took so many years before India now could feed itself. Now, in technology now, they've got even taking jobs from developed countries to get improved generation. Technology continue improving the life, as we mentioned about telephone, etc. etc. The basic thing to do when we talk also act, we need to what we call walk our talk.
As a father of many Nigerians who have touched lives for over 40 days now, some school children or school girls were kidnapped in Chibok. The question is, will we negotiate? Will we not negotiate? But Nigerians are demanding these girls must come back safe and alive. What's your take on all this?
My take on it. Create defense. What do you do with people who kill without mercy? Die happy. You have to protect yourself from it. But all create defense. Create dialogue so that you can come to understand and create diplomacy, which we are now doing. Meaning go beyond our borders to have complete understanding. All of us are involved. It's not Nigeria under attack. The world community is under attack. Never. But the reason why now, look at Chad, neighboring to us, Niger, Cameroon, and the rest of it. Now we're coming to another diplomacy. So it's in our philosophy as our party, what do we call the triple D? Triple D, create defense, dialogue, and diplomacy. Development progress.
I will not leave this set without asking a question about Nigerian Railway.
Good.
As the chairman, what is the present status of Nigerian Railway Corporation?
Well, you've seen it yourself. Not the status, maybe what they intend to do. Nigerian Railway has been for many years, is there. But Nigerian Railway need to be modernized now. And we are in the process. Nigeria need to be abandoned. Nigeria will need to reach to areas where it's not operating. Nigeria will need to look at itself as business, not only as a social service. So Nigeria has to understand these two things. As a business, also as a social service. And this is what we will try to do, and make sure that we come within the realm of other nations. If you can have a container from China 1,300 miles to Hamburg, laterally, to get the same container from Cairo to Johannesburg, or from Dar es Salaam to Lagos on a container. So that's the idea.
Well, viewers, you can see my guest is never tired, and we can go on and on like this till another episode. But this way we'll be doing the cutting on this edition of Project Nigeria. My guest has been a prominent Nigerian, the president, African Business Roundtable, a former governor, where we call him here Tafida Adamawa. Thanks for being a guest.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. See you another time.